Hello everybody, and now what we're going to do is talk about storage this week. There's many ways you can store your yarn like you see here, and the way you can get them at everywhere you can get storage, whether it's Michael's, Joann's, or even Target and Walmart. This is how I like storing my yarn, to keep the dust off, to keep it clean, and to see what I have. And what's great about it is like this here is, as you can see, this, and it's great. I got these at some at Target, some at Joann's and Michael's. And this here I got at the thrift store because nobody wanted it. And I store my my little looms and my little looms. See how deep that is? And it's very deep. And my other stuff that part of my knitting, and my other looms that I can that I need to store till I use them the next time. And it is really great. You can have either a top like this, or even like this, and they're great because they're deep, or like this, or even but you can also use what you have, like boxes or whatever. You don't have to necessarily buy the storage. You can use what you have on hand with your yarn. Another thing that I like to do is store my looms in their own containers. So like here, I like to store my containers and store them in their containers so that I know where they're at. Also, what I like to do is, this is another storage in its own container. And as you can see, it zips up. It should zip up. I like it because, you know, it keeps the dust off of them, and then you can reach whichever one you want. And when I'm using them, I like to get that. Now, this one I got at the dollar store, which you can also get your containers in. And I like to store different containers, a different one I'm using. And this is a Kleenex box. And as you can see, my knitting needles, or in this case, my, here you go. Here's the streamers. Isn't that pretty? And then you can store them like in there. And another way you can, if you have a project that you're doing, this is another idea. I got this at hospice, and because they gave it to me. And this has handles which you can grab hold of like this and then carry it. And it's a very pretty thing because you can put all kinds of things in there. Another idea for those of you who have bikes and want to still use your bicycle basket, this is another way of storing your yarn, which you're using at the moment, or you will be. And it's a great, it's deep, so I can store a lot of them in there, including my any looms that want to use. This one here has its own container and the instructions, so that way I can, so that way it doesn't get dusty. Another way of doing your hooks is this jobby. I know that's for kids, but it's got many pockets, as you can see. And yes, that's for showing. And you can put all kinds of things in there. And this is my loom hooks and my crochet hooks. And over here is some elastic and some gloves. And it's great because then you can hang it up like this, and it's out of the way. And what I like about each of these is you can use either what you have on hand, the original boxes, which I recommend, the original containers, or when you use projects. You don't necessarily have to buy anything special. Well, I do hope you enjoy this. And next week is the loom everybody is crazy about.